I'm Laurie Boyle. I'm Group Chief Executive of MacGregor Boyle. MacGregor Boyle came about because 30 years ago I came back to the UK after spending about 5 years in America, and I was very disappointed. In fact, I was angry with the service I received as a job seeker from the agency or agencies I used at the time. And I thought to myself and some other people I said to around me that, it was possible to deliver a better service than the one I received. We were setting up as a firm. There were two of us and a half a person. We had a certain amount of money and we set up, and the day we set up, British Telecom went on strike and we couldn't get any telephone lines for 3 months. So we were in an office in Windsor at the time, outside London, so the only thing we could do is what we did. We went outside to the local telephone box, a red telephone box just outside our offices. We put a big out of order sign on it for 3 months and traded for our first 3 months of our MacGregor Boyle's history was trading out of a broken down, quote, telephone box. The reason we chose technology recruitment was quite simple. Kay MacGregor had a background in HR and recruitment. I'd just come back from Northern California, where by luck I happened to be somewhere where technology was taking off like mad. Same time as Apple was starting, Microsoft was starting. There was something called Big Bang in 1986 when the financial services in the UK liberalised, opened up, the American banks poured in, and as a criminal once famously said, the reason he robbed banks is that's where they kept the money. That's where the recruitment was, that's where the invoices were. Banks were hiring like mad, we knew about technology, we knew about recruitment, it was a no-brainer.
I'm Lucy Frost, I'm the Group People Director. I've been with MacGregor Boyle for just over 8 years. I met Laurie about 8 years ago when MacGregor Boyle was about 60 people in London, and he was at a point where he had a real appetite for growth for the business. But Laurie was a big believer that he couldn't grow the business unless we got a good structure in place to ensure that our people could grow, be developed, and have a good working environment from within which to operate. So I came on board to take on the challenge of talent management, and over the years I've worked to create training programs, look at our rewards, our benefits and incentive programs, and also to look at our working environment to make sure that we are a really good place for people to come and work.
I'm Charlie Lacku, I'm UK Managing Director. I joined MacGregor Boyle 15 years ago. I joined as an associate consultant. One of the biggest changes I've seen over the years is our investment in people. As we've grown, we put a lot of investment and time into planning individual training and career development for all our staff. We have a really good talent acquisition team, a great L&D function, a very strong management team to prioritise our career development of our consultants to give them a really rewarding, challenging career.
Every firm in the world says people are our greatest assets. But when you go underneath the hood on that, what does that actually mean? All I know is that in recruitment, we are only our people. We are totally dependent on the quality of the people we work with us, and we deal with people as well. People is what we do.
Once people are on board here, it's my role to make sure that they get the right training, development and career progression opportunities to ensure that they do have rewarding and successful careers with us.
Frequently when I'm asked about how the company's changed over 30 years, which is quite a long time for a small, medium-sized recruitment company to be in business, what I respond is that, in fact, although there's been lots of change, and the good old cliche, change is the only constant, in fact, what I'm proudest of is that what hasn't changed, which is its reputation in the marketplace, amongst candidates, amongst clients, and people who work for it, for its integrity, its quality, and its essentially decent values.
It's a really exciting time to be at MacGregor Boyle. We've got a great leadership team, some really good emerging managers coming through, and the opportunities are endless here. We've got aspirations to open more offices, to venture into new sectors, and to take on many new exciting challenges.